G'day guys, and welcome to another episode of SHEA USA. This week we're doing a little bit of homework. We're actually going behind the scenes a little bit into the music industry as such, and we're talking to a publicist. In the last couple of months we've spoken to a producer, we've spoken to a session musician, and this week we wanted to get the rundown on exactly what a publicist in the industry does. So we went and found the greatest publicist in the history of publicists.
In the world! Da, 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 da. Ms. Natalie Kilgore!
Thank you for that wonderful.
It was big, wasn't it?
It was big. I don't know that I can live up to.
Oh, come on,
to the intro.
Natalie has worked with some of the biggest names in country music in the world, such as Taylor Swift, Reba McEntire, Jack Ingram, Thompson Square,
the band Perry, but to name a few. Many, many more.
So for those of us that don't know, and I'm not saying I do or don't know, but how would you describe the publicist's role in the music biz?
The publicist role in the music business, really, to put it in very simple terms, is I'm responsible for promoting the music and getting the artists both local, regional, and national, and sometimes international exposure in magazines, on television, sometimes film placement, and newspapers, online editorial, and
pretty well everything.
Pretty well, right? Yeah. I mean,
right, in general.
Press in general. The publicity game has changed so much just in the last 5 years, because before, my job entailed traditional publicity. So it was The Late Show with David Letterman. It was Saturday Night Live. It was getting a review in the New York Times. Getting an artist on the cover of Rolling Stone.
Or the Midday Show with Carrie Ann.
Or the Midday Show with Carrie Ann. It was magazine, newspaper, television. And today there are so many online portals looking for content that the game has become so vast that there's a lot of crossover.
So for example, if I wanted, you were my publicist and I wanted to do David Letterman, what happens? Who do you call, and how does that get set up?
So Dave.
Do you get David Letterman on the phone and say,
I've got these 2 kids from Australia. They want to be on Letterman. Make it happen.
Well, there's a preliminary talent booker that I would contact, and I would take your music, your likeness, all of the great successes and facts that you've acquired thus far, and I would contact that preliminary talent booker, get that person interested, and then that person would then take it to their executive producer, who would then take it to Dave, and then Dave would sign off. And
so he actually does the signing off?
He does. David Letterman actually is quite involved with a lot of the music that he books on the show, and so is Ellen DeGeneres. She's very hands-on with
I didn't even know that.
Cut, stop the press. Sorry, everybody, but we have a very important announcement to make right now.
That's correct, Jay. We want to do something special for you guys watching. We want to give you a free copy of one of our songs from our new record, 1+1.
Totally free.
We want to give you Missing Miracles, which is one of my favourite songs from the record. We want to give it away totally free as an MP3. All you got to do is go to our website, which is www.therealoshay.com.
What is it?
It's therealoshay.com, and sign up to get access and get this free MP3.
Right, back to the program.
So let me switch gears for a second here. I want to talk specifically about red carpets and what happens on there, because we've sort of seen and experienced this from both sides of the coin now, as artists walking the red carpet with a publicist, and then with this fine television show here and interviewing other folks who have publicists. And it's kind of a pretty weird experience, I got to tell you.
Sometimes they're really mean.
Sometimes they're very mean to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, what a surprise.
Not Natalie, of course.
Mean.
She would never be mean, but some of them are.
I'm shocked.
So let's talk a little bit about like the challenges of a publicist for an artist. Obviously, they're just working for the artist, but how it works when you're going to walk a red carpet.
First of all, a red carpet is very intense. So for anyone that's watching a pre-show red carpet at home right before the Academy Awards or the Country Music Awards, it looks like fun and it looks glamorous, but 9 times out of 10 it is 20 degrees outside. It may be drizzling, you're wearing 5-inch heels, your feet are killing you, your dress is too tight, and or it could be the other spectrum. You're at the Academy of Country Music Awards and it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And you're trying...
Or the Tamworth Country Music Awards.
Or
where it's
that's always really hot.
It's like 110
steaming
degrees.
And your makeup's melting off your face. Your hair's gone all frizzy. or limp.
Right.
But, yeah.
With a superstar artist like Reba, there are different challenges for each artist. Reba, in terms of getting the interview, everybody wants to talk to.
Of course.
You know,
She's
everybody wants to talk to Taylor. Everybody wants to talk to Thompson Square. You know, everybody wants to talk to the nominated artists and the artists that are performing and so on and so forth. But the challenge becomes where we may not have enough time to talk to everybody.
So does that mean that Kenny Chesney and Reba and all the people that won't stop and talk to us on the red carpet?
It's not because they don't want to.
Does that mean that they don't hate Australia then? Because I always thought that that's what the case.
That's what Mark says every
They
time.
obviously hate Australia because they don't want to talk to us. So
No, that's not it at all.
I've had publicists, like, we can't see it on camera, but when we're talking to somebody, like, I'm trying to think, a little big town, the publicist was like literally pinching my back, going,
What?
come on, hurry up. I was going, and I was trying to wrap it up as quick as I could. I was going, thanks guys.
No,
Yeah.
This is the rap sign.
All right.
I've never heard of a pinching.
What's the strategy for trying to engage, media for a new artist?
Well, again, everybody's got to do their jobs. So producers for TV shows, like you guys have an agenda. You have artists that are coming to CMC Rocks the Hunter, and you know that you want to talk to those artists on the red carpet because that's the content that you need for those shows. You want to talk to Reba or Taylor or the band Perry or Thompson Square because they're nominated and they might win an award.
Right.
And you need that content for your wrap-up show. A red carpet for a new artist is really, it's a meet and greet. You know, it's starting to cultivate those relationships, meet producers, meet writers that they haven't gotten to meet yet, charm them hopefully, and get to, establish a little bit of a rapport.
Well, thanks for having a chat with us, Natalie. That was really informative, certainly for Jay, who doesn't really know anything about what publicists do. It's really good for her to learn all that stuff, because I knew all of those things already. Anyways, Natalie from Dashboard Media, who's working with a bunch of huge clients right now, Thompson Square, Dustin Lynch, and Lord knows whoever else at the moment. And thanks so much for sticking around and having a chat with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
For the light, for the love, for the not giving up, for the faith and the fight, for just standing by the side, for the hope.
Hey, thanks for checking out our video.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking this button here. And if you want to listen to some of our music on iTunes, you can do so by clicking this one here.
Oh, and you can leave a comment way down below.
See you soon.